So while the best parts of being in college probably aren't the exams you take, I definitely think that the people that you meet studying for exams and right before an exam are really interesting and are one of my most memorable moments of college. And I actually wrote this when I was on a plane coming home to study for finals, so not studying per usual. And I read it to my parents and they thought it was pretty funny, so I thought I would share it and hope someone else finds it funny, so enjoy. The hello best friend person. So this person doesn't even sit next to you in class. You rarely talk, and the only time they ever contact you is to study right before the exam. They are unrelenting with their attempts at contacting you, and their texts come kind of in a progression. So the days leading up to the exam, it's maybe once a day for the week before the exam, then 3 days before the exam they come twice a day, then the day of the exam it's like every hour with a question or a request to study. You think maybe perhaps a friendship might result between you two, but chances are it doesn't really happen, and you never hear from this person until the next exam happens. The true test of your friendship though is whether or not they contact you after the final. However, I think we both know the answer to that one. The solitary confinement person. So this person denies all requests to study with you or even in a group. You've been calling, texting, Facebooking this person for 2 days with a basic question that takes 2 seconds to answer, but they just don't reply. This seems strange because you see them almost every single day of the semester, but suddenly they are nowhere to be found. Thoughts that maybe you have the wrong number or that maybe they just never checked their Facebook come to mind. Or, are they in the hospital? You begin to worry. Suddenly, they appear early for an exam, stroll past everyone, always alone, studying their notes somewhere meticulously. When you approach them with a question, they either tell you that their phone has been broken or they have had their phone off to study for the exam. You come to the realization that they were in fact ignoring you, and after the 4th time that they tell you that their phone has been broken, and it just so coincidentally has broken right before the exam, you do realize that they were ignoring you. Perhaps a career in the FBI would be good for this person because they are fantastic with just disappearing randomly, until the exam, of course. The explainer, which can be broken up into the unwanted explainer and the wanted explainer. So the wanted explainer, this person knows exactly what's going on in class. You ask them a basic question, and unlike the solitary confinement person, they are happy to answer your question. The wanted explainer, however, gives you a panic attack while they explain your basic question because they feel the need to explain it in such a complex, convoluted way that you begin to question if you are somehow studying for the wrong exam. So this person favors phrases such as, well, you don't need to know this, but to just take this material a little bit further. And this person seems to get the big picture of everything. It turns your, wow, I think I'm really ready for this test actually into, oh my gosh, how am I going to succeed in being insert career here that you want to do? The unwanted explainer. So normally this is a person that you don't even know. They eavesdrop your question with the person sitting next to you that you're just having a one-on-one conversation with, but this person feels the need to insert their brilliance into the conversation even when you were just confirming an answer that you already knew the answer to already, but you just kind of had a little moment of doubt a little bit. This person normally gives you the wrong information or an explanation similar to the wanted explainer. The unwanted explainer, however, answers a question that you didn't even have or feels the need to continue talking about the topic in further detail, taking up your precious 5 minutes before the exam cram time, which we all know is like the most valuable time right before an exam because you just cram everything in. Big mouth. So this person feels the need to tell you everything that they studied and how much they studied for this exam. They say things such as, ask me anything, I am so ready for this test. I've memorized every page of the book, I've memorized all the slides. This person is the person that you probably want to kill before the test, at least in my case. So the big mouth can also be the unwanted explainer at times and will reply to questions with rapid fire lists directly from the PowerPoint that come out as fast as a machine gun. You begin to wonder if they even know what they're saying since it's literally verbatim directly from the PowerPoint, but honestly you envy them because they have the ability to memorize everything. The denier. This person sets the curve without fail every exam but feels the need to deny that they studied for the exam. They oftentimes walk out of this exam saying, oh my gosh, I failed that exam, I don't even think I passed that exam, and then once again they set the curve. So about the 3rd time of them doing this, you also want to kill this person after the exam and even during the exam. They also say that they didn't study at all and hide all their study materials, but sometimes you'll find them studying the material and reading all these outlines that they told you they never made. And so once again, there's like 2 reasons that you want to kill this person. Because honestly, I guess I missed the memo that we're in college to study and do well. Apparently this person is like ashamed of that. The chill one. This person shows up to the exam with nothing but a calculator and a pencil. They don't have study materials, they don't have a backpack. They're happy as a clam before the exam. They chill amongst the chaos that is the 5-minute exam cram time that I explained earlier. You begin to wonder if this person is transferring out of the university after they take this exam, so they have really no incentive to even be passing the exam, but they act like they just don't even care. You want to know this person's score so badly because either they're brilliant or they just really don't care and I think that's kind of cool too. The review session stress inducer. So this person is ready for the exam at the review session. They ask questions far beyond the scope of the class and stresses everyone out before the exam. This person can also be the wanted explainer in that they ask questions just for kicks in the review session. You walk to the library in tears after the review session because of this person, because you begin to think that this person is representative of the entire class's preparation for the exam, and you end up having a panic attack because you will never be as prepared as this person was. And this person is currently studying even more right now, so they're going to be even more prepared for the exam tomorrow. And so even if you try to reach the level that they were at the review session, you're never going to reach the level that they're going to be for this exam. And in the scheme of everything, does it really matter as much as you think it does? Everything works out for a reason, and in my opinion, we need more helpful, loving people than we do straight-A students. I saw a TED Talk the other day, and it really changed my perspective on a lot. Just remember, as David Brooks said, should you live for your resume or for your eulogy? Happy studying!